Should AI completely create a website? Should AI do little bits of the website? But remember, what you're trying to do here is understand how does it affect your business and what do you need to do basically. I mean, we're going to come onto that shortly. But you need to be understanding when you've got this website, what do you need to do to make it, I suppose, AI friendly? But remember, always put the person at the foremost of what you're doing. It's always about the people and understanding what they want. So, what does AI do? So, AI will um, collate, create information for you. It will, I suppose, provide you with information. But remember, AI is there to do what, I suppose the term that's been used in the industry is do the heavy lifting for you. It shouldn't ever do everything for you. So in the update to another module in this course, we've talked about the websites. So when we're talking about websites, yes, AI has an element that it does. AI does a lot of the work for you, but it's not the only thing it does. It's not just AI. We need that human input. The human, well, at the moment we do anyway. I mean, you never know, maybe in 6 months or a years or in a couple of years' time, I'll be doing a separate update. But for the time being, we still need that human input. What does AI not do? AI is not going to provide you with the answer completely. It will do things, but remember, sometimes it will hallucinate, sometimes it will misquote, sometimes it will summarize. And I've done this where I've kind of been talking to the AI about something I'm putting together, and I'll say, yeah, just make sure you can put these two quotes in. And I'll look at it and I'll say, you've not put them two quotes in. He says, yeah, well, I just summarized them. But I didn't ask it to summarize. So I'm almost like, I felt like I was giving AI a bit of a bollocking, and it kind of said, yeah, I didn't do this. And I said, how come you did that? So I kind of pressed it, and it says, well, sometimes AI will do that. So it's something that I have to understand. How do you fill the gap? You do it with you or me or whoever. So we fill the gap that AI is leaving. So when we're that's mean AI is doing the heavy lifting for us, but we still need the humans to make the decisions. Oh, that doesn't look quite right. Change that picture. No, that doesn't sound right. Just re-edit it. So you're kind of an oversight. So you can do a lot more things now than you could do previously, thanks to AI. But we still need you to provide some input. In terms of what to look out for, it's just as I mentioned, look out for things that aren't correct. If you're quoting someone, well, make sure you get that quote right. If you're referring someone to a website, make sure that's correct. If you're talking about a routine, make sure that's right. Sometimes AI might not come up. Like maybe there's like a new version of a website out, or maybe there's a new way of doing things and it's not quite got that correct. So you still need to do an oversight. And how do you make changes? Use AI to do it for you. And what I'm saying is, the way I use AI is like a personal assistant. Okay, that looks great. I'm not quite happy with that. Rephrase that with the following wording. Okay, this is good. So you're kind of having that back and forth conversation. It's not something that we're used to because we usually do that with a human being and we usually expect a longer time frame. So if you asked a colleague to rework a potential, I don't know, presentation, they're gonna go in, you're gonna give them at least a couple of hours to do it. Where in the case of AI, if you've asked it to reword something, it's gonna do it straight away. So this is something that we need to take into consideration. The difference it's going to make is huge. It's going to make a huge difference because it's going to cut down time. That's what it's going to do. It's going to cut down time and make things so much easier. Those ideas, I mean, I mentioned this on the website update, but all those ideas that you've had in your mind but never got around to doing because you didn't have the time or you didn't have the money. Now AI can help you with it. But the key word there is help, not do it for you. If you're not using AI, I'd say that would be an error. I think we should be using AI. And yes, I know this will come across as sensitive to some people because their industry is directly impacted by what AI is doing. But go back to what I've said, I suppose, and I've always said for those of you who listen to come to any of my lectures or seminars and things like that, AI won't take your job. It's the person that will be using AI. And technology always changes. Who uses call centers for telephone banking now? But because it's all on the app or on a computer or something, no one says anything like bring back the call centers. And yes, technology did take that job. But what I'm saying is that we need to understand the role that AI is playing. So AI is there to assist us. And yes, some jobs may be victim to AI, but what we need to do in our respective fields is understand how we're using AI. And so, yeah, in a nutshell, the difference it'll make is that we'll be able to do things much more quickly and we'll be able to do more things. So if you've got three great ideas that you've wanted to try, and you've only maybe had enough money to try one idea, create that website, and like you say, aim for the stars with that, yeah, go for it. But now you can do it three times, and you've got the assistance of AI to help you with that process. But finally, as I mentioned throughout, human insight and input are required. You need to have that human insight and input. Yes, of course, use AI and it will be a huge help to you. So, to looking at the question that I've asked here, should AI completely create a website? It can go a long way to helping you, but it needs human guidance. For those of them, especially talking about websites, look at the website update in another module and see how good it is. The role that AI plays is absolutely fantastic, but more important than anything else, without the human input, it will be nowhere near as good as it would be if AI just did it on its own.